Wow. Man, listen, Steve, I felt like a kid in a candy store because it was like, okay, I could finally start using some buttons and don't get too caught up in the rat race. I mean that so sincerely because it's not a thing where you want to just rush out there and then now you don't know what you're doing.
A lot of folks, they want to try and take shortcuts, but sometimes the shortcut is actually doing the work. In this interview, you hear firsthand what it's like to be inside the MyDFIR SOC community. So if you've ever wondered what it's really like, this video is for you. Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's video. My name is Steven, and today we are joined by Anthony, who is a member of the MyDFIR SOC community. Today, he's going to share his experience and his journey into cybersecurity. So with that being said, Anthony, could you please introduce yourself?
Hi, everyone. My name is Anthony Ward. I'm from New Jersey. Currently, I am staying in Georgia, and I've been a truck driver for over a decade. And one day, I won't say one day, but it was during COVID, where I decided to, we're home. And, what better time to try something that I've always wanted to do. And I give a lot of credit to my brother because he was a computer engineer in DeVry. I don't know if anybody out there knows DeVry. And I used to watch his thick textbooks and notebooks. And I was always in fear of it because I was like, wow, this is a lot of material. I don't know if I could ever. And with age and maturing and just taking that leap and just saying, you know what, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to drive a truck no more. And here I am. And thank you, Steven, for this platform, man. And to anybody that's watching, I hope that my story, Steven's story, or anybody that's in the MyDFIR community, man, I sometimes get choked up because it's a journey, So yeah, hopefully I could and spark some type of inspiration into someone. So.
Has it always been cybersecurity?
At first, it was kind of like networking. I wouldn't lie. It was a lot of networking. It was Cisco switches and routers. I wanted to really embark in building it. And as I started to dive deeper into it, I was like, well, I kind of like the security aspect of it. I kind of like the defense attack kind of theme.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big Marvel fan, so getting the bad guy kind of thing kind of put two and two together for me. And I like the technical aspect of cybersecurity, how it's not just clicking buttons, it's also reporting. It's also sending it up to the higher ups, tabletops, things like that. So
when you were doing that transition from your truck driving over to like IT/cybersecurity and networking here, did you kind of take any courses or training?
Oh, absolutely. A big shout out to Andrew. Excuse me if I'm saying his last name wrong. Ramaldi. I'm not too sure, but I used his course on Udemy, and that's what I used to take my networking Network Plus exam, which I actually passed 2 months ago. It's actually right here. Speaking of which, it's right there.
Awesome.
So yeah, man,
Congratulations.
this was a token to the hard work for sure. So currently now I'm studying for my Security Plus, and yeah. The thing about SOC analysts and what I'm learning with the Security Plus theory is they coexist, if that's the right term to use. So yeah.
Absolutely. The things that you learn within Security Plus can easily transfer over. That's why I let people know that, hey, it's good to have that kind of knowledge, the Security Plus theoretical knowledge, before you start doing like the hands-on practical stuff with the SOC analyst. Yeah. Out of curiosity, how did you find out about the community?
I was just on YouTube and again, going down that rabbit hole, and I just saw your page, and I just liked how you presented the material. It was bite-sized. It was welcoming. It felt like I was understanding. It wasn't just so much at you, because sometimes you'll see content where it's just a lot of imagery. It's just talking fast, clicking buttons fast, and you really broke it down. And it was something I felt like, you know what, I think I want to go this way. And because it was, the way to get into SOC analyst, and these are the steps you should take to get there. It wasn't something where it's like, well, if you do this course, you'll know everything. No, that wasn't the angle. It was, these are the steps where you'll get the knowledge you need to then propel and take that to the next level. So that's really what made me want to join, and just hearing all the great reviews and stuff. And I just was like, yeah, I'm game.
Nice. Love it. Love it. So you've been in the community for about a month now. Can you
Mhm.
share your experience with the 90-day SOC Accelerator program?
Yeah. For one, the community is great. Everybody's very helpful. Like yourself, Steven, you answer at a timely fashion whenever you can. I know you have a crazy schedule like the rest of us. Again, the interface, it's so easy to get around. It's not difficult to get to the classroom, to the community, or to your profile, etc. So it was kind of like just a very easygoing transition. And I work 10 hours a day, so to be able to just kind of come home, open my laptop, and kind of get right to it, and again, being easy, I was like, well, yeah, it felt good. And you made it very easy for me to just ask questions because, sometimes you ask a lot of questions, you may feel like you're overwhelming, but you never made me feel that way. Nobody else has felt that way, so it's just like, absolutely,
For sure.
that's great.
Those that are listening in, I have a 90-day SOC Accelerator program, which is a program that I structure day by day. And folks inside of the community tackle each day, and it's a
Mhm.
different topic.
Yeah.
And within those days, I have what is called a daily accountability prompt. And I did notice that you did a couple accountability prompts. Do you like that structure? Do you think it's
I
working out
do,
for you?
man. I do. I think again, first and foremost, I like that it it's self-paced and you can go at your own pace. That was huge for me because I was trying to figure out how it was going to work with my schedule. But those are one of the things that you said, like, hey, we all have our lives. We all have things to do, families and things like that. So, but yeah, I love the daily accountability. I love the fact that it's refreshing. It's a refresher course as well on things that I've already studied, like networking, IPs, subnets, routers, sensor placements, where to put your IDSs and stuff like that. And those are things that I learned in networking and the different infrastructures and the architects when it comes to the DNS and all of those things. So it's all important.
Mhm.
Sometimes you may learn something already and then you're like, I kind of learned that already. But no, if you look at it from a different perspective, and then you say to yourself, I'm supposed to be hearing this again because you're going to see it again. And that's another reason why I wanted to embark into being a SOC analyst because it's one of those things where you're going to see things again.
Yeah.
And that mentality of thinking theoretically and like intentional, like, okay, I need to keep hearing this,
Yeah.
like in anything you do, whether that's sports, whether that's weight training, just keep doing it, keep hearing it, you know?
Yeah, it really locks you in,
Yeah.
especially when you keep hearing it over and over again.
Hmm.
Because somebody might teach you on, let's just say, the CIA triad, right?
Hmm.
And then somebody else will talk about it. Sure, you do learn it from, let's say, instructor A, but then when you hear it from instructor B, maybe they teach it a different way. So then you're like,
Correct. Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
okay, now I really get it,
Yeah.
right? So yeah, I do encourage folks to just relearn the material. Even though if you see a course that, teaches the same ABCs, that instructor might be teaching it a different way, and then you can have
Yeah.
a different perspective. Yeah.
Exactly.
What are your thoughts on the Splunk 101 course?
Wow. Man, listen, Steve, I felt like a kid in a candy store because it was like, okay, I could finally start using some buttons and actually started to see things. I do like the Splunk 101. I do. I enjoyed signing into my server. That was awesome. Communicating with the community when I was having troubles installing. I'm sure you could remember just getting over that hurdle. Drowning in coffee because I just been up for hours trying to rack my brain on these things. It's been fun, man. That's the biggest takeaway I could take. And again, Steve, I know I can speak for everybody. We can't thank you enough, man. And I hope one day to meet you, and that'll be awesome. But yeah, the Splunk 101 is great. I got down to the capstone, and I will revisit. I just want to keep getting through the other months
Mhm.
and I'll get back to that. What I like a lot about it is the fields command. How you can use that command and you can see everything that's in the index. And how
Yeah.
you can see everything that you want to see it versus looking at it from, I know I'm not using the right term, but looking at it from that other overview. When you use that command, it looks nicer. I think that was the word you used. And it was, no matter of fact, I think it was the table command. I'm sorry. And it was, you saw everything in a more digestible view versus all of these crammed up characters.
Mhm.
So yeah, I usually go back every time just to keep my mind fresh on it. So
Yeah. What's your experience with Splunk before taking that course?
I have none,
None.
none.
Okay.
So yeah, none.
So what about the building up your home labs, I guess? Because the Splunk 101 does teach you how to build that kind of
Oh yeah,
build it from the
absolutely.
ground up. Yeah.
Absolutely. So, building my VMware workstation, installing my Windows 10 box, installing Splunk. But yeah, all of those things it was challenging because it's something that I've never done before. So this is all new. But again, the way you taught it, the walkthroughs, it made it easy. Sometimes it was just a misspelling of something, and I was able to something as small as that.
Yeah.
But yeah, creating the home labs was a lot of fun, and because I always thought it was a lot bigger than what it actually is.
When folks reach out to me and they're asking like questions like, "Hey man, I can't get past this one step."
Right.
And sometimes I kind of see it like when they throw me a screenshot like for example, when you DM'd me with a screenshot, I'm like, okay,
Right.
maybe so something as simple as X, Y, and Z. I would let it sit there and marinate for a bit to
Yeah.
see if you can catch it,
Yeah.
right? Yeah,
Absolutely.
yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I
And I
definitely
noticed
do
that.
that.
Yeah. Yeah. I did. I noticed that. Yeah. Because sometimes if you take a second, the error that you get literally tells you. It'll
Yes.
tell you what you did wrong.
Yeah.
And so yeah, so I just been having fun with that. And I think for me, Splunk is one of those things where you can find yourself not only investigating, but just the different settings that you could do, how you could report directly through there. I had no idea you
Mhm.
could do that. So that's awesome. And I just can't wait to learn more. So
Yeah, in the 90-day program, you're going to start building alerts. You're going to start building reports and dashboards as well using
hmm
Splunk. So you're
yeah.
gonna you're gonna get a lot of hands-on with that, and
hmm
with the SOC simulator too. So you're not only getting Splunk experience, but you're also getting Microsoft Sentinel experience too when you get to that. Yeah, so I'm,
Absolutely.
I'm very excited for you to just
Thank you,
dive in
man.
and
Yeah.
digest all of that.
I know. I know sometimes when you post and you'll share things, and to anybody that's watching or listening that's new to the community, I've been doing it myself. Don't get too caught up in the rat race. I mean that so sincerely, because it's not a thing where you want to just rush out there and then now you don't know what you're doing. Take the time, go through it, and I promise you we'll all be successful.
Yeah, and something that I mentioned off call too, like a lot of folks they want to try and take shortcuts, but sometimes the shortcut is actually doing the work. So just staying on top of things and being consistent,
Being
showing up every
consistent.
day if you can with your time permits, but at least try and tackle it as much as you can. Keep hacking at it and eventually you'll get there,
You'll
right?
get there.
So you got to trust in the process and it definitely works. And I've been sharing some success stories on the community as well where some people landed SOC jobs, which is quite incredible. And
That's awesome, man.
yeah,
That's awesome. Salute to all of those individuals, man, for real, because I know what it takes and the
yeah.
sacrifices that we're all taking to, take that next step.
How does this community differentiate itself from other communities or courses that you've taken?
I'm a collaborator. I like working with people. I'm someone that I've always learned better that way with working with people and helping others if I can. I actually DM'd a few. I believe the gentleman name was Jerry. So just that collaboratory, being able to talk, and Udemy's great. And no disrespect to Udemy or no slight to that site or anything like that. It's kind of just you with the material versus this. You have yourself and everybody else that wants you to win. That's the biggest takeaway for me. Because you think about it, I'm working 10, 11 hours a day driving a truck. It's a lot of time that I could be using studying. So sometimes when you come and, especially for me, and long day, that access of knowing I can ask somebody in the community for help is a game changer. I mean, cybersecurity, yeah, it's something that, yeah, you're gonna have to be fast, you're gonna have to know how to troubleshoot and, in a timely fashion, but it's team based. You know,
Hmm.
we're all here to assess the situation together, essentially.
Speaking about collaboration too, I do have some big plans coming up inside the community to do some group investigations,
Oh
right? That
man,
way,
let's
yeah.
do it.
So, so we're gonna be doing a lot of collaboration, and I kind of want to introduce this later on. That way, people are more mature, I guess, in that sense, where
Hmm.
they are exposed to like different types of investigations, right? Because I
Yeah,
don't feel like it's fair to just throw you into the deep
yeah,
end, just be like, hey, go find X, Y, and Z. But do be on the lookout for group investigations because that's
yeah,
definitely coming.
absolutely.
Yeah. Last and final question for you, Anthony. Would
Mhm.
you recommend this community for folks who are trying to become a SOC analyst?
Yeah, absolutely. I have buddies here and that I met in Georgia when I moved out here from Jersey that I'm trying to get to come aboard. Whether it's your course or anybody's course, I just think that we need a lot more, analysts out there, people who wants to get into IT. But yeah, I would definitely recommend your course, man. I mean, it's been so helpful for me, and I know it'll be helpful for others. And again, I think that the course is in a way where it kind of fits. I can only speak for me. It fits my learning style, and I know everybody learns differently. And the way that you can always, you can go back to it. I recommend it because it's self-paced. Again, we have a hectic life. Everybody has things that they have to do outside of the community. Trust me, you will not be disappointed because Steve is there. He's very helpful. He stands by his word. He stands by his material. He stands by that everybody in here will succeed. I mean, you can see it. Read the reviews, watch the videos, go to his YouTube. I mean, this man single-handedly built something for all of us. So hats goes off to you, Steve. And man, God bless you, brother, because man, I'm speechless. But yes,
Thank you. Thank you.
absolutely, man.
Wow. Wow, that's amazing because I really do try my best to make sure that I create the content and materials for everybody in the community there to digest and succeed. And I'm happy to hear that you're seeing that as well.
Yes, sir.
So thank you so much for taking the time to jump on and share your experience. Honestly, it's such a wonderful, and I'm just so grateful to have you. And
Thank you,
and
Steve.
yeah,
Thank you
thank
so
you, man.
much, man. Thank you for this. This was great.
If you are someone who is serious about becoming a SOC analyst, but you don't know where to start or how to get real experience, that is exactly why I built the MyDFIR SOC community. Inside, you will get access to the 90-day SOC Accelerator program, weekly mentorship, challenges, and hands-on training with real SIM tools like Microsoft Sentinel and Splunk. You can learn more about the community by clicking on the link in the description or head over to school.com/MyDFIR. Remember to stay curious and do things differently.